Hey guys, I'm back again and I'm reviewing the Slumber Party Massacre, starring Michelle Michaels, Robin Steele, Michael Valley, and Andrew Onroll, edited by Sean Foley and directed by Amy Jones. Well, you can kind of tell that it's directed by a woman. Not to sound sexist, but because all the women in this are very strong. Like, for instance, all the jobs a man would do in this film are all done by women, like the carpenter job, the telephone electrician, and the coach. You don't see many men in this film. I mean, you do, but they're not really mainstays, if you know what I mean. The disc is beautiful quality. It's got lovely quality to it. It's from Shout Factory, and that's what the inside looks like. Not bad, not bad at all. The film starts off basically with a girl getting ready to go to school, and you get to see her breasts. They're not big, they're not small, they're all right. Yeah, from now on I'm going to judge the nipple factor and the breast size factor. Yeah, make these a little bit more sleazy. Anyway, uh, the breast starts off. She goes to school, and on the radio it says an escaped convict basically has escaped and is killing people. Now, somebody's escaped from a mental asylum. Now, if I can find the guy's name, I can tell you. Russ Thorne. That's it. Russ Thorne escaped the mental asylum where basically he'd killed people a few years before, in 1969, I think it said. Now, first of all, I would have liked to have seen an epilogue, kind of like what happened. So, kind of like in Halloween, where you see Michael as a kid killing his sister. It would have been nice. But I think it had to do with budget constraints, kind of like most of the films in the 80's. Unless they were like given by a big company, they were very low budget. So anyway, we meet Trish, and she's the one who goes to the school, and we learn that she's part of a basketball team. And we meet her friends and the bitchy Diane, who's probably the hottest one out of all of them, if you ask me. And maybe it's because she's a bit bitchy, I don't know. And basically, she goes on about she wants to invite Valerie over to the slumber party. And Diane's like, oh no, she's too pretty. She's this, she's that. Well, Valerie hears it. She runs off and goes, sorry, I can't be a part of it. Oh no, 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 bye. Right. So then you find out Trish's parents are going away, and that she's going to be kept an eye on by what's his name? It's not John Minor. What's his name? David Content, that's it. David Content, I think it is. And he's a bit creepy. Like, there's a bit where he turns on the house and goes, hello, Trish. Let me look after you until your friends turn up. I might go into the toilet and masturbate as well. He doesn't say that bit, but he might as well say that. So basically, her friends start turning up, and they've got beer and all this other stuff. And they're starting fun, and you hear the odd things happen, like the odd noise, and then you've got Valerie who lives next door with her sister, who's a small and feisty little thing. Bit bratty, you know? And basically, most of the film is kills, 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 and it's fun. But then you've got a lot of filler, like the two sisters, Valerie and her sister, going outside, looking in their garden at noises like, ooh, what's happened out here? I'm Inspector Poirot and you're Miss Marple. You know? And you're like, in reality, they won't go outside because they would have seen horror films and they would be scared. So then you've got the Slumber Party girls, Diane, Trish, and the others. I can't remember their names. Um, they go in the garage and all this. And basically, one ends up getting killed in the garage, if I remember correctly. And basically, then the two boys at the beginning of the film show up and end up getting chased and killed. And one says, I can make it. I can run next door and I can make it. Well, he does. He gets next door, help me, help me, help me. And Valerie takes so long to get there, but he ends up killed and pulled under. So that was pretty good. The ending was quite exciting, I found. The coach comes round and basically does with the bloke. And it's really good. It's not a bad film. It's not fantastic. It's good that you see the women kind of fighting back and being sassy and feisty and all that. There's a lot of nudity in the film. I don't find it. I gotta admit, it's one of those films I'd watch twice, but probably not watch again for a long time. Because even though it's pretty good, the filler kind of ruins it. The film should have been probably about 50 minutes long, if you ask me. There's a lot of nudity and all this stuff, and a lot of talking, and like you want the people to get killed because you want to see what happens. The killer himself, if you ask me, he didn't seem that frightening either. Like he does away with the woman in the electrician. She opens up the van door and he pulls her in, and she's like, help me," slamming on the door and everything. And the good boys don't hear her, and he sticks the drill in her forehead. Like, ah! But you don't see that. You only see that she's in the trash bin, rubbish bin, wherever you are. Just translation. You see her in it, and you see the boys in that walk by it, which is quite a cool effect. And then one of their friends, this girl, she goes out and then she forgets something and she goes in, and the killer runs up to her behind her without her knowing. She turns around, and he slightly cuts her arm. She runs off. He's like this far behind her. Like, there's her, here he is. Ooh, if I get my drill out, I could get you in the back, but no. So basically, she's running around and she gets in this room and he can't find her. And then he stands right over where the blood's coming. Ooh. And he goes in, he basically puts the drill through the door and kills her. And opens it up. You know, the kills in it are interesting. I find them highly entertaining from a sadistic point of view, because they're just like, eh. But I expected a lot more from the film. The film is good because it's cheesy. It symbolised everything that was the 80's. You can tell it was trying to be, you know, like a great slasher, but it wasn't. And it is fun. It's one of those films where, I've said this quite a few times, I think, in this review. It's fun. It's not compelling. It's fun. It's exciting. And if you're a bloke, you're going to love watching the women running around half naked. But it doesn't have no real substance to it. There's no real substance to it. And I think that might be where the fun actually is. Because you're not expecting anything. It's just like you can sit back, relax, get the popcorn, enjoy the killings, enjoy what's happening. You know, but I can watch it only now and again. So that review was alright. I'm sorry about that. And yeah. The Slumber Party Massacre. Coming to, oh, I didn't tell you, did I? I didn't tell you what was on the special features. A new HD transfer from the original camera negative. Sleepless Nights, the making of the Slumber Party Massacre. An audio commentary of director Amy Holden James, with actors Michael Viella and Deborah DeLiso, and a theatrical trailer. Now, this is probably the best film about women fighting back. But anyway, yeah, it's not a bad film. So check it out. Definitely check out number 2, because if you ask me, number 2 is the best one in the trilogy. Anyone who's seen it knows why. So enjoy the film. Get it. Give it a go. I give it a 3 because it's alright, but it's nothing special. So take care, and thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.